Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Denver Broncos and the Miami Dolphins.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. He'll take this at the 10. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. That's Demario Davis. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Get safe. Go ahead. 22. What's it?
Thrown right away. Tagovailoa. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10.
22.
2 and out from the gun. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready. 22. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stopped by Chop Robinson.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
RB once more. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 5 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it sets up 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
For the field goal, a 50-yard attempt.
Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Kid, I have no idea why I talk about banking so much with deposits and withdrawals. But let me tell you right there, that's a withdrawal of trust. Next time around, on a 4th and 1, probably going to see him go for it.
18!
Tagovailoa on first down. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
18! Corner, long.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down Miami.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from the 32. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Get safe. Go ahead. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried to find Elijah Arroyo, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. This from 48 on the left hash. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. He's still going at the 30. Racing down the left side. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos go up 6-0 here in the first. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Ready, shot.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Turbo 3 kick. Turbo 3 kick.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here. 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Hill. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is a Dolphins 1st down. We've set it downs from 37.
Go ahead. Solo left Zion.
Here's Tua again. It's a big strike to Hill. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A 28-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Go ahead.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. Short pass brought in. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start to fight back with their first points of this game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They'll throw, third and long. That one's complete, right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
On first and 10, here's Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Throwing again. Here's Nix. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. That one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Turbo 3, go ahead.
They'll try the middle with Gordon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Finds his man Waddle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Turbo 1. All right.
To the air on third and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Fields this at the 19. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Hold on, sec. Hey!
Going left side. Here's Harvey. Giving him about 3 on that 1st down carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Nick's now to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
They've got a man in motion. On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Caught, nice gain left side. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st down, Denver.
From the red zone on 1st. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Drops it down, Harvey. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
14, Dolphins 7. Daniel Carlson set to kickoff.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here comes Malik Washington. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get set.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. The throw to the right finds Waddle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Red. Solo left Zion. Solo left.
Tua now from the gun. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
First and 10 at the 47.
First down. Here's Tua. Near the sideline. Waddle's got it. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Go ahead. Wait. Out.
To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Sends this to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Hey, we know in this league takeaways are a big deal, but you get an interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on, 2. All right, come on. 18. Out.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14.
Jake Bailey set
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Left side now, caught by Sutton. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it!
I could feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown, and they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
Washington now to return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
All right.
Tagovailoa on first down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins tie it just before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
Will Lutz lining up for the point.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
"19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Nick snap on first and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Nix again on second and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
That's good for Broncos.
All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He's back to throw. Pass it downfield, working the left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Carlson's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Pretty obvious right there. That field goal doesn't happen without the big strike before it. But you know what I love, Kate? I love the sense of urgency. Everybody on the same page. They needed that big play to put points on the board.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Hill now to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Tagovailoa now. Out wide, it's Waddle. He's across the 35. Through the 45. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Brings
Their
up
dominance
second
against
and
his ground
12.
game rolls
At
on,
the
Brock.
Broncos'
Add another
24-yard
stop to
line.
what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is,
Stop the run.
and they've been doing it.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Yeah, ready. Running TX. Ready, T!
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins jump in front now by 5.
Broncos 23.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Complete to Cortland Sutton. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Offensive line, this is second and 4. They'll throw again. Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down Denver.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Broncos.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Once more, it's Nix. And he set up the screen here. It's Harvey. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dolphins get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now second.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Caught by Gordon out of the backfield. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and long for him here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off Brandon Jones. It's a foot race. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver.
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The two-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now.
28.
Well, that right there, a very important two-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
And out of bounds just before he could get them into the red zone. That looks like it's inside the 25.
In his mind, when he hit the Jets and hit that right sideline, he thought he had himself a touchdown. He beat the coverage unit clean, and there was a whole bunch of green grass. Still, an excellent return to be proud of. And really setting this offense up now for some success.
Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Another catch for Waddle. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Gordon has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
35. Broncos 31.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. It's Harvey straight ahead. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throw here. 3rd down. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You know, Kit, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Gordon. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Tua off the play fake. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. Ready, two.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they're left with 4th and short. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
2nd down, give to Harvey. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Third and long. They're going to throw. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. To throw, Tunga Bailoa. Screen here, it's Gordon. Escapes the defender. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, Instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First down, here's Tua. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
All right, come on.
Looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. All right, so there's the stuff they needed, Brock. Got him behind the line, and their offense should get another chance with the football here. They'll send out the punting unit. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. Secures this at the 17. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They give up the middle to Harvey. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Nix off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
He's back to throw. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Broncos losing by 4. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds his man, Waddle. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now lead by 10. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Pressure gets there, right side. It's blocked. The Broncos have it. And he doesn't get get too far on the return, but hey, the overall play amounts to a point kept off the board with that blocked extra point.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return starts at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
And the Broncos first down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. This is Sutton working the right side. He's still going at the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Nick Sutton with back-to-back catches. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
22 more yards.
Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Once more, it's Nix. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win. His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And the Dolphins were all over that kick. This game is over.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready. Turn up. Ready, 2. Out.
On the give, it's Gordon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
44-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
44. Ready. Ready, team. Wait. Hut.
Hand off to Gordon. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts.
It's a gain of 6.
And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
3rd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready, team.
On the ground here with Gordon. And that should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a first down.
Really, two elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number one, you got to sell it. Right? You really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a